Hello guys, welcome to my new course SAP ABAP CDS Views. CDS Views. Okay, here you will be learn end-to-end core data services for S4 HANA system. My name is Ramesh Kumar. I am an SAP ABAP consultant. I have around 8 plus years experience in SAP ABAP and ABAP development, ABAP consulting, and ABAP SAP ABAP other related areas like OData services and SAP UI5 and Fiori and ABAP on HANA and other technical concepts in the SAP environment. I have worked on uh, different SAP implementation, support, and rollout project in geographically like global projects and domestic projects, SAP implementation, and rollout and support projects. Okay, coming to this topic, this video course, you will be learn the end-to-end functionalities and end-to-end concepts about above CDS views in S4 HANA system. Okay, coming to this course introduction, in this course, after completing this course, you will get a good confidence about above CDS views uh, to use different kinds of SAP inbuilt functionalities, inbuilt operations, which is provided by SAP. Here, I am going to explain the very detailed and real-time scenarios with using different functionalities, different operations in above CDS views and other AMDP concepts. Uh, you can achieve all code to push down techniques. You can get a performance improvement of your above applications and other above related applications by using these, by consuming these above CDS views. Okay, let us jump to the course content. In this course, you will be learn the very most important achievement. It is very most important performance techniques in S4 HANA system, that is code to data paradigm in S4 HANA system. Okay, here, with the help of code to data paradigm, we can improve the performance and we can improve the performance of your above applications based on your uh, database performance. Okay, mostly this code to data paradigm we can achieve different SAP S4 HANA techniques. The mostly core data services we can refer CDS views as well as above managed database services. It's a kind of AMDPs, database procedures. Okay, and coming to this course, here we can demonstrate. You will be learn the very basic thing. We can achieve this. We can work on mostly. We can create the CDS views with the help of some SAP development tools. It's a kind of a above development tools. SAP recommended different kinds of above development tools. The mostly we are using Eclipse development tools for develop your CDS views and AMDPs in this scenario. Okay, you will be learn how to install SAP development tools like Eclipse into your personal computer or your machine, personal machine. Okay, now here you can able to understand the Eclipse concept, Eclipse on-premise system, Eclipse using some cloud system, how to add backend SAP system to Eclipse. Okay, these many kinds of doubts you will clarify in this video, in this video tutorial uh, to end-to-end installation of your Eclipse development tool. Okay, now you can find the advantage of SAP development tools like Eclipse advantages and shortcuts and how to achieve other artifacts with the help of Eclipse development tool. Okay, here some shortcuts also you can identify. You can find from this video course, and some of the shortcut keys we are providing in this video course. The main concept we can achieve the CDS views, the mostly above CDS views and AMDPs we are covering in this course. You will be work end-to-end CDS views after completion of this course. Okay, the very basic concepts like code to data paradigm and code to data paradigm advantages and data paradigm comparison and performance you can achieve with the help of this CDS views course. Okay, and coming to our course content, the mainly we are focusing on the CDS views and AMDPs. Coming to the CDS views, the we are focusing on these three categories like define views. It's a simple CDS views. Define extended views, the extension of or enhancement of your CDS views, and define table functions for AMDPs. And coming to the AMDPs, we are going to cover the database functions and database procedures concept for the AMDPs with the help of core data services. Coming to the first concept, you will be learn for the CDS views, the above CDS views, the basic simple CDS views, how to define a simple CDS views, how to consume your CDS views into your above program. Later, you will be learn some basic concepts of a CDS views, CDS view with alias field names, CDS views with where condition, how to use input parameters in CDS views, how to use select options into your CDS views, how to use case statements into your for your CDS views, etc. etc. These kinds of basic concepts you will be learn in the first unit, and later the most important topic for the CDS views, the mostly the joins we are using in the CDS views. The mostly we are going to using four kinds of joins in the CDS views. Those are inner joins, left outer joins, right outer joins, cross joins with the real-time scenarios we are using in the CDS views in this video tutorial. Okay, coming to the next concept, the different kinds of consume CDS view options in the different ways how to consume our CDS views into above programs, how to consume CDS views in OData services, how to consume CDS views for SAP Fiori and UFI applications. These are the three ways we are going to consume the CDS views with using some real-time scenarios. Okay, the consumption of CDS views with the three kinds of applications we are going to consume this CDS views. The one is above programs or data services and SAP Fiori and UFI applications. And later we are going to discussing about associations associations concept for the CDS views and cardinality relationship for the associations and multiple table association you will learn in further video tutorial, sorry, in the same video tutorial. Okay, and later you will be learn how to consume a CDS view to CDS view, which means consumption of CDS view, one CDS view to another CDS view, and finding some standard and custom CDS views which is provided by SAP and the different ways in Eclipse, in GUI, in Fiori Launchpad, how we can identify, how we can set a standard or customized CDS views with using different ways you will be learn in this course. And the reuse standard CDS views, how to reuse the standard CDS views which is provided by SAP, how to use into your custom CDS views. That is the reusability of a standard CDS view. This concept you will be learn in this CDS views course. Later, the very additional topic, the second topic of a CDS view, second category, extension of CDS view. Here you will be learn extend or enhance a CDS view properties and the standard CDS view extension and the addition of a CDS view properties, which is a kind of enhancement of your CDS view. Either it is a standard, either it is a custom CDS views, which is called extended CDS view. You will be learn in the next topic. And here in this video tutorial, you will be learn the define table function. This is a third category of above CDS view, which is mostly for AMDP's concept. We can achieve the table functions from the CDS views, and other object-oriented concepts also we are covered for the above CDS view AMDPs, classes and methods based above programming, database level SQL script implementation also we are going to cover this course. The basic concept of SQL script implementation for AMDPs and interface reusability and public class, static class, and other SQL script database functions for HANA database. These are the concepts we are going to cover in the CDS view, AMDPs, and table functions. And coming to the other inbuilt SAP functionalities like aggregations, okay, how to consume, how to utilize aggregation statements, aggregation functions, which is inbuilt aggregation functions, which is provided by SAP. How we can achieve these aggregations into your above CDS view? The mostly we are going to cover the all aggregations like count star, sum, minimum, maximum, and average aggregations, count or distinct aggregations, and finally we are going to cover having aggregation statement, aggregation function for your above CDS views. And later we are going to cover some SQL functions like string functions for your above CDS views. The mostly we are going to cover uh, those are SQL functions. Also SAP provide inbuilt functions, which is like length, concatenation, concatenate with space, left trim and right trim, and other functions like string functions, lower and upper, left pad, right pad, and other string functions like in string, substring, and replace. These kind of SAP inbuilt SQL functions, mostly string functions. How to use these SQL functions like a string functions into your CDS views with real-time scenarios, with real-time examples. You will learn in this course. Okay, and later we are going to cover some other string functions like left and right inbuilt functions for your CDS view, and other SQL functions like numeric functions also we are going to discussing in this course. Those are mostly arithmetic expressions and cast expressions. In the arithmetic expressions, it's a kind of numeric functions. We are going to cover this course with the division, mod and division operations and division inbuilt functions with the help of real-time examples into your CDS views. And other numeric functions like abs, absolute, ceil, floor, and round functions also covered in this course with the help of CDS views and real-time scenarios and real-time examples for the CDS views. Real-time business scenarios we are going to explaining with the help of using these kind of numeric functions with the help of real-time business examples. And later in the final or most important special functions also we are going to covered in this course. Okay, those are mainly conversion functions and date and time functions for your CDS views. The mainly we are going to cover conversion functions. The conversion functions mostly I'm going to cover type conversion functions, FLTP to decimals, float point to decimals, and unit conversion functions. It's a kind of unit conversion, unit underscore conversion inbuilt functionality. How to reuse this inbuilt functionality for your above CDS views. And later we are going to cover currency conversion functions with the help of a currency underscore conversion inbuilt function. Okay, we can convert the different kinds of global currencies from one currency to another currency. How we can achieve this with the help of currency conversion with the help of conversion functions. Okay, and finally we are going to cover decimal shift function, decimal underscore shift inbuilt SAP CDS function. Okay, in the final course, final chapter, final unit, we are going to cover some date and time functions. Here we are going to cover date functions, time functions, timestamp functions, time zone functions, and time and date conversion functions. It's AM to PM and other zone conversions, time and date conversion functions. Also, we are going to cover in this course for above CDS use. We are going to cover these many kinds of inbuilt functions with the real-time business examples. Okay, this is the course content we are going to cover in above CDSU. Okay, uh, I hope uh, I hope you all satisfied with this course content. I hope please subscribe my above CDSU course in and subscribe and comment and rate it my course, and we will add some additional points and complementary videos later based on the technology upgrades, based on the new topics come to the S4 HANA. We will add some complementary videos later. As of now, you can subscribe my course. Thank you for watching this uh, introduction session. Thank you for watching. I hope please subscribe my channel and please subscribe my course. We will add some more videos based on your comments and rating of my course. Thank you very much. I hope you all enjoy this. You all satisfied with this course content. Please subscribe this course. Okay, we'll meet in the next course. Okay, based on your subscriptions and ratings, and please comment any further advice based on your technology expectations. Please subscribe and rate it and comment based on your exceptions. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Bye.